is a really pretty day outside, considering it's January 4th right now. Not too bad. But anyway, what's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with the first vlog of 2025. And as I was saying, it is really pretty outside today. It's about 54 degrees outside, so not too bad. So anyway, you guys, I figured since it is the first vlog of 2025, I thought we would do something very simple today. And we are out here at the Candies Creek Greenway. And out here, there is a really cool piece of Tennessee state history. And it is in the most unlikely of places. And that is the oldest suspension bridge, or metal suspension bridge, in the state. It still exists. It's still really cool. They made it a pedestrian bridge some time ago, and I figure after this there's another bridge that I want to see. So anyway, you guys, let's take a brief hike, or maybe not even a hike, maybe it's more of a walk. We'll also see some of the scenery around here. Now, this is one of the cool things that I've learned about living here in my hometown, or growing up, and that is some of the more beautiful spots, they remain hidden, kind of like this spot along Candies Creek. It's almost like, not really a rapid, but I just really like how the rocks kind of come together and it all goes down downstream. It's really peaceful. Now, one of the cool things about this greenway here is that in a previous life it actually used to be a golf course. Like, I don't know if you all can see it, but there is a kind of like a rundown or a less paved route where golf cars used to go. But yeah, now there are some things left over from that time, and we actually might be coming up against her across one here soon. And I think actually this bridge that we're going to, I think it was a part of this this old country club at one point. Now, times change, you know how it goes. Nothing really ever stays the same. Well, in some cases it does. Well, this country club, it is now a retirement home, I believe, for pastors or Church of God, something like that. Either way, it's a nursing home, and here it is. So it really wasn't all that far from us after all. And like I was saying, you can see where the pavement is new right here, where it's become a greenway. But you also can see remnants of the past when a few of Cleveland's finest, or maybe not so much finest, maybe the upper echelons of Cleveland, if you will, in Bradley County, where they used to just get together and they golfed. And well, obviously this one, it's gonna be a while before anybody really uses it. But yeah, this used to, think about all the golf carts that used to go across this thing. Now it looks really sketchy. But the good thing is they've got it chained off to where nobody can really go. But still, it's not the bridge that we're looking for. It's a little bit farther down. It is really cool to see the contrast between what something once was versus what it is now. I mean, obviously you can tell that a group of guys would It would hit around white balls into a hole. It would be all this right here. Then right next to it is a Greenway that goes on for about let's say maybe about a mile or two. It's pretty nice. Came out here a while back, and that's when I first found out about this bridge. And it's really interesting to see how nature takes things over slowly but surely. Because like I was saying, this is where the golf carts used to go back when this was a country club and golf course back in the early 2000s. But now it's like the two are unconnected. One in the past and the other in the future. And speaking of that, we are now at this bridge. And here it is. This is the bridge. And here is the placard that talks about it. Dobbs-Ford Bridge, built by the Wrought Iron Bridge Co., oldest highway steel truss bridge in Tennessee. This bridge was commissioned in 1878 to serve as a crossing of Candy's Creek for a primary east-west thoroughfare in Bradley County. Between 1943 and 1950, the state built a new road, Harrison Pike, on a different alignment, and the old road with this bridge became the old Harrison Pike. In 1989, the Dobbs-Ford Bridge was replaced by a contemporary concrete structure. This 76-foot Pratt steel truss was deemed historic by the state of Tennessee and spared demolition. Sought by developers, the bridge was ultimately moved a mile north of this site in 1990, where it has served as a cart crossing for the Rolling Hills Golf Course until the property was closed or sold in 2006. The bridge sat idle until 2021, when it was renovated to accommodate pedestrians for the first phase of Candy's Creek Greenway between Candy's Lane and I-75. Funding the renovation was provided through a grant from Healthy Community Initiative of Bradley County. So this bridge is from 1878, so making it probably well over 150 years old. And you can see how it was made and kind of how they've since then changed it. Look at the truss. Look at the steel. Look how they accomplished all this. And this is really, really cool, especially as being a piece of Tennessee state history. I'm kind of glad that the state didn't get rid of it. Kind of reminds me of the bridge that's out in Decatur, the one that we saw last year at the beginning of the year. I wonder if we can get a better look at it. We probably can. There is a small point right there where we can step off. Yeah, let's see what it looks like from this angle. There's a small beach area that the city put in. You can kind of get a better idea from what it looks like from that angle. Oh, and that's new. They added in concrete slabs that you can walk on. Yeah, let's see what it looks like from here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can see what it once looked like way back when. Back when it was used by horses, cars, and other things. Or better yet, this is probably another good way to see it, how it was all manufactured. You don't really see them like that anymore. It's really from a bygone era. And well, even closer look from the side, you can see what once was versus what they did with it present day. Look at the giant beams that are beneath it. That is cool that This is in one of the most unassuming places. And now, let's go check out what I call the Phantom Bridge of Bradley County. I can almost bet you $5 that when somebody says Fletcher Park in Bradley County, the first thing that comes to mind is this spring house right here. I think it dates back to around the 1870s, 1880s. But that's not the only abandoned thing, or abandoned-ish thing, here at Fletcher Park. You see, as I said at the last location, the Phantom Bridge of Bradley County, there is a bridge that is hidden along one of the trails here at Fletcher Park. I'd say it dates back to around the same time as that iron truss bridge that's over off Candy's Creek here in Bradley County, but it has seen it's seen worse for wear. It's pretty worn out. I first saw it back when I was in high school, which was back in 2010, and it was actually a class project my friends and I were working on when I saw the bridge for the first time. But all this is new. About a couple of years ago, the city put in a frisbee golf course here in Fletcher Park. It's new. A lot of people play. I've only played it once. But look at this. It's a spring. You can see where it juts out of the rocks. And this is a very ominous looking structure. I wonder if there's anything in it. I'm not sure if you all can see it, but there's plastic bones in there. An old bunch of probably a horror film that was made, or like a homemade horror film, or maybe some other teenagers were trying to scare some other teenagers. But let's head over to the Phantom Bridge, shall we? If you didn't know where to look, you would probably honestly walk past this thing and not even know that it's here. I mean, that's why I call it the Phantom Bridge of Bradley County. I don't know the history behind it, but I do know that it is relatively old. And actually, in the comments below, if you know anything about this bridge, please let me know. I'd really like to. Because, like I said, I've known about it since I was in high school, but I don't know anything other than it's here. I mean, obviously, this wasn't where it initially was. I mean, at one time, it was across a river or a creek of some sort. Now it's overgrown with privet and other invasive species. I mean, you can see that it still has the original supports that are sitting here. I mean, if you look hard enough, you can see where the frame was originally, and it's all just out here. But if I'm willing to bet, I'm probably thinking early 1900s to late 1800s, like 1880s. I mean, that's the best time that I can put it at. But look how it used to stand. Obviously it's no more, and I doubt that it would ever get put back up again. Where it would be nice if the city could pull it out, like at least clean it up, maybe put it on display as in some type of form. Look at that. You can tell that it's been out here for a while because the tree is nomming it. Got some more stuff right there. And it is a steel truss bridge, much like the one that's out off of Candy's Creek on the Candy's Creek Greenway. This is sad. Maybe one day this bridge will be pulled out. Like I said, if somebody knows about it or knows the history of it, please let me know. I'll talk about it in a later vlog. Coming out here never gets old. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this first vlog of 2025. I wanted to keep it simple, but I wanted to keep it fun. And I don't know, next few vlogs are going to be very interesting. I'm going to set out on my journey to see all 59 Tennessee state parks across the entire state. Now granted, I've already seen 10 of them here, and 10 of them are here on this channel, maybe 11. But some of them I might go back to. But anyway, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, this vlog is over. See y'all on the next one.